Hey, third graders, Miss Whitford here. I'm coming to you from my living room because I have a clock, an analog clock, there it is, you can see it, in my living room. So I thought that would be helpful to do a little lesson about elapsed time. Actually, about start time. So, like I said, I use this all the time. I really do use this all the time because it's like I need to figure out what time I need to start something in order to be ready for the following thing. So, I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so let's say I leave for school. And I have another story problem that's going to be like this. But let's say that I leave for school at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, so as an example, I'm leaving for school at 7:30 in the morning. And but in order to get ready to go to school, I need to do things to get ready. I need to have breakfast. I need to brush my teeth. There's all sorts of things that I need to do to get ready. Okay. So, and this is not true to life. It takes me a little bit longer than 20 minutes to get ready, let's say. But when I'm thinking about what time I need to start getting ready, that's where I need to think about a start time. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to do a timeline, just like I've done before, with a start time and then an end time, okay? And I'm just going to fill in what I know. So if I know that I need to leave for school at 7:30 a.m. in order to get there on time, that's going to be my end time because I know that's the time that I need to leave. So if I know that it takes me exactly 23 minutes to get ready, it's kind of like I'm going back in time. And I need to see what time do I need to start getting ready in order to be able to leave by 7:30. So if I know, and you could do this one of two ways. You can think I'm going to take my start time, which I don't know, and I'm going to add 23 minutes. Or I can take my end time, which is 7:30, and then I can subtract 23 minutes and get to my start time. So you can count backwards if you want to do that, or you can just subtract. I'll show you both ways. So if I know I'm subtracting 23 from 30, I'm going to go back 20 first because I know I'm going to go back to 10. So if I'm going back 20, I'm going to go back 7:30, 7:20, 7:10. All right, so I just went back 20 minutes. So if I'm back 20 minutes, I'm at 7:10. But I have not gone all the way back because I also need to go back 3 more minutes to make it to 23. So I go 7:10, 7:09, 7:08, 7:07 because this is my -3. And I am at 7:07 a.m., which would be the time I would need to start getting ready. The other way you can do it, if you prefer to do subtraction, do subtraction. Take your end time. This is E. We're going to take the end time. End time is 7:30. I'm going to subtract the elapsed time. That's the time I know that it's going to take, which is 23 minutes. And let's see what time I need to start getting ready. 0 take away 3. Can I do it? 0 take away 3. Nope. So I need to regroup from the tens. Now I have 2 tens and 10 ones. 10 take away 3 is 7. Now I have 2 take away 2 is 0. This is my little colon that lets me know it's an of the clock or o'clock. So I need to start getting ready at 7:07. I'm going to do 2 more examples, and while you are watching this video, you can pause it and then try to figure it out. So here we go. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Whitford love to watch Jeopardy. True story. We really do. We watch Jeopardy every night. We love it. Jeopardy starts at 7 p.m., so they like to make sure that they are in front of the TV at 6:59 p.m. They also like to eat dinner while they watch Jeopardy. Also true story, which you probably shouldn't do. I probably shouldn't eat dinner while I'm watching TV. Whatever. If it takes Mrs. Whitford 35 minutes to prepare dinner, what time does she need to start making dinner so it can be finished by 6:59 p.m.? All right, I'm going to get you started with a timeline, and I'm going to fill in what I know, okay? I have start time, and I have end time, all right? Here is my end time is 6:59 p.m., so I'm going to put my end time in here, 6:59. If you want to add in p.m., that's fine, okay? And I have my elapsed time. That's going to be the time in the middle. That's going to be 35 minutes. So I know that it's going to be 35 minutes from the start time to the end time. All right? Go ahead and pause the video. Take some time to figure this out on your own. And then once you've taken some time to figure it out, unpause the video and I will be back to share how I solved it. Okay, I'm going to assume that you just paused it and now you have already worked it out and you've shared some of your answers. So I'm going to just use subtraction for this. There's other ways that you could solve it, but I'm going to use subtraction for this. So if I know that my end time is 6:59 p.m., and it takes me 35 minutes to make dinner, I need to subtract 35 minutes from 6:59 p.m. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what time I need to start making dinner. All right, 9 take away 5. 9 take away 5 is 4. All right, 5 take away 3. 5 is 2. Bring my colon down to show that it is time. So that means I need to start making dinner at 6:24 p.m. in order to be ready by 6:59 p.m. If I want to check it, I can add this. 4 plus 5 is 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. 6 plus nothing is 6. And then I would get back to my answer. All right, let's do one more. This is just like slightly trickier. Not a lot trickier, just slightly trickier. Okay, here's the next one. I also have a nice picture of my doggie because there's a little thing about my doggie in here. That's Sully. And also the cat is sitting there. That's Oliver. Oliver and Sully get along. Murray and Sully, they don't really get along. Okay. Mrs. Whitford has a very structured morning routine. I really do. Breakfast, New York Times word games, prepare lunch, do hair and makeup. It is a whole thing. But when Mr. Whitford's out of town, she has to add in walk the dog to the morning routine. Yeah, it's like upends the whole thing. Okay. Mrs. Whitford has to leave the house at 7:20 to make it to school on time. If it takes, let me zoom down here, if it takes 12 minutes to walk the dog and 5 minutes to get him back in the house and settled, what time does she need to start walking the dog? Okay, so this is where I'm going to tell you to pause the video and go ahead and figure this out, work it out on your dry erase board, and when you're ready to check your answers, you can hit play and see if you got it correct. Okay, I'm going to assume that you already worked it out. Let's go ahead and work this out here. Okay, so I'm going to do my timeline just to make sure that I have everything settled, like I know where the times are. So I'm going to put my start time, I'm going to put my end time, and let's see what I know. Well, I know that I need to leave the house at 7:20. That's going to be my end time, okay? So I'm going to put 7:20 over here. But then I have two things over here. I have 12 minutes and I also have 5 minutes. So really, this is like a sneaky multi-step story problem in disguise. I know I didn't really say it, but it actually is a multi-step story problem, okay? I would probably solve it by adding these two together first to see how much, speaking of the dog, there he is, looking at the window. There's probably going to be a dog walking by, so maybe you'll hear barking. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to figure out how much time this stuff is going to take. 12 minutes and 5 minutes. So I'm going to start by adding that together. You probably even did that in your head. I'm just going to do that over here. 12 plus 5 is, 5 plus 2 is 7. 17 minutes. Okay, that's not my final answer because now I know that the stuff that I need to do, like when I need to start walking the dog, that's going to take me 17 minutes. So that's going to be my elapsed time is going to be 17 minutes over here. Now, I need to subtract that 17 minutes from 7:20 in order to find out what time I need to start. So, I'm going to take 7:20. I'm going to subtract 17. Let's see what I get. 0 take away 7. Can I do it? No. I have to regroup. Okay, 2. Now I have 1 10 and 10 ones. Now I can subtract. 10 take away 7 is 3. 1 take away 1 is 0. Bring the colon down. This is the colon. Bring that down. Dot, dot. And I still have my 7 a.m. That's it. So that means I would need to start walking the dog at 7:03 a.m. in order to make sure everything is done and I can actually leave at 7:20 a.m. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show the clock. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably hard to see. Okay. So, I don't know if you can tell, but at this very moment, it is 4:42. It is 4:42 p.m. So I'm going to write this over here. So right now it is 4:42 p.m. Okay. I don't know how long this video is taking to record. I'm going to assume I've been talking for a while. So I'm going to assume that it took me like, I don't know, 11 minutes to record the video. So my question is, what time did I start recording? 11 minutes to start. If it's 4:42 right now, what time did I start? This one I'm not going to solve for you. I want you guys to solve on your own. And then whoever's in the room with you, I'm not sure who you have as your coverage, but that person will be able to share if you got it correct. Remember, I'm just downstairs, so I will see you guys probably in a little bit. All right? Make good choices, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, I need to click on this. All right. Bye, guys.